Welcome to Grammar Gurus, the podcast where we make English grammar simple and fun. I'm your host, Avery, and today we're tackling two little words that can cause a lot of confusion, can and could. And to help us unravel this mystery, we have the brilliant language expert Zia joining us today. Welcome to the show, Zia.
Thanks for having me, Avery. It's a great topic. Can and could are small, but they pack a big punch in meaning.
They really do. So for our listeners, where do we start? Let's kick things off with the basics of can.
Absolutely. The most common use of can is for ability. It's about what you are physically or mentally able to do right now. For example, I can speak 3 languages, or he can lift heavy weights.
Right. So it's about a current skill, like I can host a podcast.
Exactly. The second main use is for permission. This is very common in informal situations. Think of a child asking their parent, "Can I have a cookie?" Or asking a friend, "Can I borrow your car?"
Asking if it's okay to do something.
Precisely. And the third use for can is to talk about possibility, something that is generally known to be possible. For instance, driving too fast can be dangerous, or the weather in the mountains can change very quickly.
That makes perfect sense. So ability, permission, and possibility. Okay, so how does could fit into this picture?
Great question. The most direct role of could is as the past tense of can, specifically when talking about a past ability. For example, when I was younger, I could run for miles without getting tired.
Okay. So if I can play the guitar now, I might say 10 years ago, I could barely play a single chord.
That's a perfect example. It clearly shows an ability in the past, but this is where it gets interesting because could isn't just about the past.
Right. This is the part I think confuses people. We use it for requests in the present, don't we?
Yes, and this is all about tone and politeness. Could is used to make polite requests. It's softer and more formal than can. If you're at a dinner table, asking, "Could you please pass the salt?" sounds much more polite than, "Can you pass the salt?"
The politeness factor. I see. So can is more direct, maybe for people you know well?
Exactly. Imagine you're with close friends. You'd probably say, "Can you grab me a soda?" It's casual. But if you were speaking to a colleague or a client, you would be more likely to say, "Could you send me that file by noon?" It's more formal and respectful.
So context is key. Can for your friends, could for your boss. That's a good way to remember it.
It's a great rule of thumb. Using could softens the request. It makes it sound more like a suggestion and less like an order, which is always a good thing in professional or formal settings.
This has been a fantastic breakdown. Let's do a quick recap for everyone listening. Can is for present ability, informal permission, and general possibility.
That's right.
And could is primarily the past tense of can for ability, but it's also our secret weapon for making polite, more formal requests in the present.
You've got it. The key difference in requests is simply the tone you want to set.
Wonderful. Zia, thank you so much for clearing that up. I'm sure our listeners can now go out and use these words with a lot more confidence.
It was my pleasure, and I'm sure they can.
And to everyone listening to Grammar Gurus, we hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed the episode, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing wherever you get your podcasts. It really helps us grow. Until next time, keep learning.